Good evening, everybody. This is Leah and Ryan from feathersleeppigeonauctions.com, and we are here with this week's featured breeders, May Pigeon Racing and Breeding Center, Sprint Superstars from the UK. What are we doing tonight? We're going to take a deep dive into the 8 outstanding lots available now at auction at fepauk.com or feathersleeppigeonauctions.com. A reminder to everyone that this auction closes this Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. European time, and of course 3 p.m. Eastern time. The pigeons featured in this auction are currently in the UK at May Pigeons and are available to ship worldwide once the auction closes. Enough for me. Ryan, why don't you introduce our guest? Take it away.
Leah, the last few days, I've been very super lucky in handling some amazing, top quality, fantastic sprint pigeons. The May pigeons, this family of pigeons, the pit bull, the custard pigeons, out of this world. Now, normally I am really loud and going crazy, but I'm going to keep this one calm tonight because these pigeons deserve it. You hear the motivation behind you. You can hear them. These are deadly pigeons. This is a group of super smart pigeons. They don't look for the single strike pigeons. They fly as a team, clocking big numbers, crushing club, destroy fed, top in the combines, and national presence as well. Now, Darren's not with us. He turned it over to you, my friend.
Yep, I'm the one left.
You're the only guy that's left. You're the last man standing. But you know, when I was speaking with your dad, and this is Josh May, he said to me, my son, he says, he knows these pigeons inside and out, left and right. He knows when he looks at the droppings, they're from which bird. So good compliments on your father and your grandfather. Excellent pigeon men. A little inside. Tell us a bit about yourself, Josh.
I'm the third generation of the May family to be racing pigeons. I'm very lucky to obviously have my father and my grandfather to learn from. I'm 18 years old, so I'm fairly new to the sport, but I've got two of the best mentors to learn from. My dad was lucky enough to have my granddad, but I'm luckier because I've got them both.
Oh, you're right on that. I mean, the amount of pigeoning in your household, you're now the third generation. When I came in here, I spoke, first day I met you guys, your grandfather was sitting right here where I was, and he was he's still pumped about racing pigeons.
Yep.
He had a super pigeon.
Yep.
In his time.
Yep. Champion Cheeky. Yep.
Champion Cheeky. And ladies and gentlemen, just to touch on this for a moment, when we say a super pigeon, we don't know in your lifetime if you're going to have that.
No, we don't.
Your father was a part of it.
Yeah.
What did that pigeon, what was he responsible for?
He won in 2 seasons, 23 times first prizes, 11 times first federation, and around £8,000 in prize money, and that was from 1985 to 1987. So a lot of money then, and a lot more money now with it being.
If it was today, you probably would have won $500,000.
Yeah.
In the equivalent of that kind of racing, a one and only pigeon, never to be redone again.
No, I don't think there will ever be another one like him.
Leah, that's just on your grandfather, John,
yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
That was all him. Now, you and your father are partnered up. You've been back in the game now for, what, 5 years?
5 years.
5 seasons. You're destroying the competition in sprint racing.
Yep.
Tell me a bit about your sprint racing, how it works, the family of pigeons, and how dominating they are.
We race our Pitbull family and our Herman Custer Spider-Man family, and we buy kits of youngsters from the Pitbull pigeons, and we race them straight away to basically save time of them sitting in the stock loft and not doing well. So we raced kits of youngsters, and the ones we weaned away the bad ones instantly. So the ones that were left were the winners, and the likes of those pigeons now, Olympic Need for Speed, Pretty Pitbull, all of those pigeons, Pure Speed, they were all raced pigeons which have gone on to win multiple races and now are breeding winners all across the UK.
Okay. Your other family?
The Spider-Man is one of the best breeders in the UK. He's responsible for over 300 times first winners, 2 times first national winners, and now we're breeding winners all over the world, in China, in the one-off races. There's not another pigeon
So
like
this
it.
pigeon's Spider-Man.
Best breeder we ever owned.
Best breeder we ever owned.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to throw numbers out, but you have been offered multiple times for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Basically, the checkbook's been thrown on the table and
Yep.
said, you fill the number in for Spider-Man.
He'd never go.
And you and your father are not getting rid of him.
No, never ever. He'd never go.
He's going to retire here
Yep.
and be finished here.
Yep.
He's a complete impact pigeon.
Yep.
Question before we get into these lots, Spider-Man. The children, we were talking about this when we were having our fish and chips.
Yep.
Which I want to thank you for getting me the fish and chips.
Pleasure.
I got a little tired, I will say, after eating that. I haven't had that kind of food in a while. But what are the percentages coming out of Spider-Man? If let's just say in a sale there was a direct child of Spider-Man, what do you think the percentage of winning coming out of that will be?
Oh, I said to you 93%,
93?
95%. Yeah.
So you're very confident.
Yeah.
They're almost all home runs.
I haven't had a bad one.
Haven't had a bad one.
No.
Up in your lofts, how many do you think you have out of Spider-Man?
Oh, 25, 30.
Directs.
Directs. Yeah.
I'll let that sink in for you. And Spider-Man, what is he responsible for one more time?
Over 300 times first winners, 2 national winners, so Champion May Queen and Double Vision, which was raced by Macaroni Pigeons. He was the grandfather of both of those, and now he's breeding winners all across the world. 7th in the Big Chinese one-off race, other one-off races, Ace Pigeons, he's everything.
Leah, where do you go to bid?
Where do you guys go to bid? PepaUK.com or FeathersLeapPigeonAuctions.com. Speaking of Spider-Man, I think that's a great way to get into these 8 amazing lots in the May Pigeons online auction. We're going to kick things off with lot number 1, a direct daughter of Spider-Man. Josh is going to get lot number 1, and I am going to show the video. I'm going to mute your mic for 1 second, guys, just while I do my little bit here. All right, here we go. Getting into the lots. Lot number 1. Beautiful blue checker white flight hen. Great Britain 2021 94245. An original May Pigeons. A Feathers Elite exclusive offer here, folks. A direct daughter of master breeder Spider-Man, who is regarded by many to be the best direct Herman Custers to ever hit UK soil. Spider-Man is responsible for over 300 times first place winners. Your lot number 1 is also granddaughter of superstars Rossi and Spinake, and great-granddaughter of racing and breeding legend Euro. This is daughter Spider-Man. Guys, I'm going to unmute your mic and send it over to you. Just give me 1 second here. There we go. All right, take it away, guys.
Well, I'm going to just start off by saying she's super in the hands. Her back comes up a little bit, but she's solid. She's 1 pintail. Vents are strong. Maybe a crack open, but very nice. Super good in the muscle. Buoyancy. She's not a big pigeon. She's an absolute phenomenal looking pigeon. Very, very intelligent, very keen, super feather quality, the buoyancy, the muscle. She's got the nice ticks in her eyes. She's got the little white streak on the top of her nose. She's full of power. She's everything I would look for in purchasing in a pigeon. She's got it all. She's a 10 plus in my opinion of a pigeon. And I'm going to let Josh now talk a little bit more about this pigeon and her family. Take it away, Josh.
So she's a direct daughter of Spider-Man, who is one of the best Herman Custer pigeons ever. He's responsible for over 300 times first winners, 2 times first national winners, and she's a cracking hen. If you look at how intelligent she is, she's always looking, exactly what her father does. She's a cracking hen.
She's a super hen. She's got great eyesight. Now, this Spider-Man cock here, and I know you have him, and we'll look at him in a second. You didn't have him for a few years.
No, he was in Avery's. He was regarded as wasted, honestly. 3-4 years of his life he wasn't bred from. Just where we weren't in the sport, and it wasn't used.
Just sitting. And there's a story with him. He's got four children.
Yeah, another 4 sons, which weren't raced by ourselves, but they won the Fed quite a few times between them. So, and we're breeding winners also.
And this guy here that you have, and we're going to look at him in a second, the Spider-Man. You guys are going to be very happy to see him. This hen is perfect, as you see, the wing, the muscle. You can feel she's out of top quality. Talk about the mother, Josh, in this hen.
So her mother is Wonder Woman, who we purchased direct from Camp, especially to pair to Spider-Man. So we spoke to Camp and asked them specifically, what would you pair to Spider-Man? And he picked this hen for us, which is the mother of this. She's a granddaughter of Euro and Liche Blau, who again, Leo Herman's legends. So
The
yeah,
best of the best.
best of the best.
And I don't know, Lee, if you caught that, but I was touching her face and she started picking my finger. This hen has super intelligence. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's amazing, top quality. And to be out of such a rare pigeon is unbelievable. Would you mind if I handle him?
Yeah.
So who do we have there, Ryan? Why don't you let everybody know?
This is the one and only, the famous, the infamous Spider-Man.
Wow. What's the year on Spider-Man?
He's a 2010, so he was a late bred 2010 though, so more like a 2011 pigeon.
Wow. Look at him.
He is.
Look how handsome. Just
yeah.
gorgeous.
He's got the character. They've got the tail trimmed on him. He's still filling eggs today. Look at the step in the wing, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that step. Breeding feathers are nice. He's strong. He's buoyant. He's a larger pigeon, but he's absolutely gorgeous. Super wing. Again, there is no money on planet Earth that is going to take this pigeon away from May pigeons. He's awesome. He's got a beautiful, beautiful eye. Very rich.
Let's hold the daughter up beside her daddy there, and let's see. Look at that. Look at it. Look like twinsies.
Let's see. Leah, look, there's a photo right there to be had, eh?
Look at that. Spider-Man
Pigeon auction. Man.
and daughter Spider-Man available. FeathersleepPigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. Wow. Just stunning.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, Leah, you can be loud and you can dance around. And these are these moments, you know what I mean? Perfection moments, legendary moments. People say, you know, I've handled a lot of super pigeons. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never handled a cock with this type of breeding record. He's one of a kind. It's kind of like my moment, right? Yeah. And thank you for putting up for offer such an outstanding 10+ hen. Guys, she's here for the taking. Leah, where can you go to purchase these pigeons and who can bid on them?
You can go to FeathersleepPigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. A reminder to everybody that these pigeons are in the UK, which means we can ship worldwide. If you're in England, you can buy. If you're in Ireland, you can buy. If you're in Scotland, you can buy. If you're in China, you can buy. If you're in Europe, you can buy. If you're in North America, you can buy. Open to everybody, folks. Your lot number 1. Shall we move on to lot number 2, guys?
Okay, let's move on to lot number 2.
Move on to lot number 2 in the May Pigeons online auction. Open now, FeathersleepPigeonAuctions.com. Let's check out this beautiful blue bar hen, lot number 2. Great Britain 2021 06692, an original May Pigeons. A direct daughter of Elite Racer and Breeders Champion, the 715, and Combine Queen. I'm sure Josh is going to give us the goods on both the sire and the dam, so I won't do it. This is daughter Combine Queen. Guys, let's talk about lot number 2.
Well, she is a very, very small to medium hen. Very, very buoyant. You feel a little bit of keel bone on her, just slightly, but good muscle, soft, silky, feather, forearm, tight, vents are like steel, fits your hand perfect. She kind of has that baseball, that nice hard ball feel. Feels like she goes through the air just like nothing. And you can hear the cocks are talking to her. Very nice pigeon. Everything I like. Super rich in the eye. Josh, give me the goods on this super young hen.
So she's from Champion to 715 and one of our super breeders, Combine Queen. So Champion 715 was only ever given 8 races in his life. And he won 2 times first federation, 2 times second federation, beaten by a loft mate on the trap in both races. and third federation beaten by Loftmates on the trap in that race, as well as the 24th federation as well. So he scored in 6 of his 8 races in his life. He's very heavily inbred to Spider-Man, being from, he's a great grandson of Spider-Man, but 3 times, so very, very inbred. And then Combine Queen is a granddaughter of the Jan and the Power, and she's responsible for over 20 to 25 times first federation, combine, and section winners in the nationals. So she's one of our best breeders ever. And so Combine Queen is actually the grandmother of Champion 715 as well. So
it's loaded.
Yeah,
it's loaded. And when we were grading the birds, Josh was here with us. He said that your grandfather would pick this one on the eye.
Yeah.
Super eye sign. Everything about the bird is right. It's tight. She's got so much fight. And if you look in the pedigree of this pigeon, father's side, mother's side, go back 1 generation, go back 2 generations, all it is performance, performance. And not just performance from pigeons that you've never heard from, big, heavy-hitting pigeons, world-class pigeons, world-grade pigeons. By the way, when you guys fly your pigeons, do you get one that comes, or how many do you normally get?
We'll get youngsters 15 to 20 on a drop, old birds again 10 to 12 pigeons on a drop most weeks. So yeah, they're all coming as a team, and that's what we're looking for: team performance.
And guys, you can't build team performance without high-class, high-end, high-performance pigeons. These aren't just sound nice pigeons; they're the pigeons that do the work. She's a super. Who do you have there in your hand?
So this is Champion 715 himself. So the father.
The father.
Yeah, an absolute machine.
Oh yeah, an absolute machine is right on. He is a super. This cock. So this is the father. Let's talk again a little bit more about the mother on this pair.
Yeah, so Combine Queen herself, she's a granddaughter of Leo Herman's legends, the Jan and the Power. So she's responsible for over 25 times First Federation and Combine and section winners of the National. One of our principal base breeding hens, one of the best hens we've ever owned, actually. And she's the grandmother of him himself as well.
And also, this guy here is related to Spider-Man.
Yeah, so he is bred from a double granddaughter of Spider-Man, who was from her parents were full brother and sister, and then his father is Mighty Custer, who was a direct son of Blue Rossi and Combine Queen, and Blue Rossi is from the same pairing as the mother's parents, so the same pair 3 times.
Now you can almost see that little bit of grizzling even in this guy's flights.
Yeah,
you see it, so it passes it right on. They've got the same right down towards the bottom of the quills here. Super long square breeding feathers. This cock is a 10 plus. He's bred super pigeons for you.
And also, he is a champion himself. I'll just give a little quick rundown of the prizes that Champion to 715 has won. Winner of First Federation versus 1,200 pigeons, 143 miles. First Fed versus 2,300 pigeons. Second Fed versus 1,500 pigeons at 119 miles. Second Fed versus 1,300 pigeons. Third Fed versus 1,100 pigeons. And 24th Fed versus 1,354 pigeons. That is Champion to 17 right there, the sire of your lot number 2. Let's have a look there at our lot number 2. Look at that. Again, twins.
Oh, yeah. They got that same bit of power. This hen's nothing but power. Super. A 12 plus for eye sign. You know, she's so pumped in your hands. You almost say to her, and she doesn't like to be a showgirl. You almost will say, oh, maybe she doesn't feel that good in the hands. Trust me, she's everything and more. She's got to go.
Yeah, vitality on her.
Yeah, that's the perfect word. That's the right word. The vitality. They both got beautiful wings. Super. The best of the best here at May Pigeons. These are these sprint pigeons that just blow the doors off the competition.
I will say that she is the youngster that is most like Combine Queen. Look-alike. She is like the spitting image. It's like looking at her mother again. I've never had one that looks so much like her mother.
Wow. Hey, she got those little ticks above the eye.
Yeah.
That's what your dad kept saying. What do you think of the hen with the ticks above the eye? The ticks above the eye. Well, there you go right there. Darren May, all over it. Josh loves it. I love it. Oh, and by the way, your grandfather approved of her just on the eye.
Yep.
Guys, where do you go to bid, Leah?
FeathersLeapPigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. A reminder, guys, this auction closes this Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. European time, and 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to move on to lot number 3 in the sale, a beautiful blue bar cock, Great Britain 2021, 6692, an original May Pigeons, a direct daughter of elite racer and breeders. Actually, I just did that one. Let's try that again. Alrighty, lot number 3, Great Britain 2021, 6687. Again, a blue bar cock. Original May Pigeons, a direct son of super racers and breeders, Olympic Need for Speed, and Alita. This is Sun Olympic Need for Speed. I'm going to get it right one of these days. We're going to send it over to you guys, and we're going to talk about lot number 3. Go ahead, guys.
Well, I'm here. I'm just waiting for Josh to grab her.
Yeah, no worries.
Sorry. It's okay. All right. Oh, man. Yes, please, eh?
Yeah, beast,
Oh,
powerhouse.
this is complete power, super buoyancy. All I can say about this guy is, yes, please, please. Man, he is a beauty. He's a powerhouse. He's got the buoyancy. He's going to be a larger pigeon.
Yeah.
No lie. He's not. If you're looking for a small cock, hey, you're not going to like him. But I'm going to tell you, he's super. Look at the 3 flights at the end. Nice step up there. Buoyancy is 12 plus. Vent bones are nice. Muscle is perfect. Feather quality, yes, please. I'm going to say please because in England, you guys say a lot of please and thank you.
Yeah, P's and Q's.
Yeah, that's right. He's got a gorgeous eye sign. Beautiful, beautiful look to him. The feather quality on him is outstanding. He's got those purples. You got the green. We're in the studio here. The light is as only good as what lights can be as good as, and he is just shining. He has it all, everything. He's tight. Wow. You pull him out of the basket, and I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're flying against Josh and Darren, or Darren and Josh, you better come with the right bullets because these guys here, they have true thoroughbreds of the sky. They're perfect. This cock I'm just going to throw this out here because I'm feeling a little kinky. I'm going to put this cock to lot number 1. Or we could put this cock to the last 10. I don't know how that would work, but while you think about that, I'm going to let you think about that and take that in, guys. I want you to just take a second to see super quality and super class right here in my hands. Josh, before you give me the answer on who he should go to, give me the rundown.
So he's a direct son of Olympic Need for Speed and champion Alita. So Olympic Need for Speed was 3rd Olympiad 2018/19 in Poznan. He was 2 times first federation with multiple other first positions. He's responsible for multiple first federation winners, including 5th in the Algarve one-off race. He'd been the grandsire of that. Champion Alita won first combine, first federation. And when she was in the race shed, she bred multiple first winners in kits of youngsters that we had sent out of her. And now she's turning into a very, very top breeder. Both of them.
Both of them. And getting back to this, we check off, there's some boxes here that we just checked off on what you said. Check mark number 1, it's out of supers. Okay.
Yeah.
Check mark number 2, they win club, they win fed, they win combine, correct?
Yes.
Check mark number 3, they win it in one-off races?
Yes.
Wait, okay, but then there's that real, this is what makes this lot real kinky, okay? You breed kits of birds and sell them to people,
yes.
Right? What's your rate? Give me that rundown of, again, what you sent out last year and what was reported back to you.
So we had over 100 times first winners reported last season in 2021. That was for over 55 different fanciers across the UK. So definitely a lot of winners with our bloodlines.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you hear me use the word as, yes, please. Super Pigeon, he's awesome. Now, in your hands there, Josh, you have something you want to show me.
His father.
Oh, yes,
it's
please.
like holding the same pigeon.
Is
you
it?
Watch,
don't do that to me. Oh, man.
Exactly the same. Same tail flight, same body. Everything. Exactly the same.
He's a clone pigeon. He's super 10 plus, absolutely gorgeous. I'll turn them this way so you guys can see them. They're like peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Absolutely super. And again, the rundown on the mother of this pigeon.
Yeah, so Champion Alita, she was winner of first combine, first federation. And then when she was in the race shed, we sent some kits of youngsters out of her. And I think from a pair of youngsters, there was 5 times first winners for different people around the UK. So as well as other pigeons that we've raced from definitely, yeah.
Super. And your club, combine, and federation, what are you talking in birdage and what you compete?
Yeah, so in our federation, we'll have anywhere from 1,500 birds to 4,000 birds. Combine, again, up to 7,000 birds. Club will have 400 or 500 birds.
And these birds that you're showing us,
yeah.
What will they specialize in birdage? What can these birds handle to go up against?
Oh, what, distance-wise or?
Distance and competition.
Oh, any competition. National. His full Need for Speed's full sister bred first national 22,000 pigeons in Belgium last season. Second national 46,000 pigeons for Dirk Bonte. So this pigeon here is a first cousin to a first national winner in Belgium as well, and that was 370 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll kick on near 400 miles.
Right.
Yeah.
And 19,000 pigeons.
22,000. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, hey Leah, I'm having. I might have to lay down here. It's getting rough. It's getting rough around the edges. Finally, here, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. The last 2 gentlemen. Performance pigeons winning against big, or as Leah would say, huge numbers, large numbers, massive numbers, and great competition. Some of in your area here you compete against. There's some top flyers.
Oh yeah, multiple national winners. People who've won the national multiple times, classic winners. People who are fantastic pigeon flyers.
And these birds can dominate them.
Yeah.
So do you think these pigeons would dominate, let's say, in North America?
Yeah.
Would they dominate in China?
They proved it.
But wait, in the so-called mecca of pigeon racing, which we would say Belgium, correct?
Yes.
How would these pigeons fare there?
They would, again, Yves DeWitt, prime example. Mm-hmm. Full sisters to this. He raced and he wins the Antwerp Union 3 times in a season.
Full sister to this pigeon.
Yeah, he races them. He owned the parents. We had them from him. He obviously bred Need for Speed, and he was dominating with them. So they prove it.
Well, I'm pretty sure if they can do it in the UK, if they can do it in China, they can do it at the Algarve. They'll win in the one-off races, and they win in Belgium. Bid in confidence, ladies and gentlemen. Leah, where are you going to bid?
FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. A reminder, guys, this auction closes this Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. European time, and 3 p.m. Eastern time. Also a reminder, all the pigeons featured in this auction are currently in the UK at May Pigeons and are available to ship worldwide once this auction closes. Look at you guys. You guys are like Vanna White. You're doing an awesome job. Good job.
You know what? You won't believe it, but Josh today here, he had to go to school, and his dad said to me, Ryan, you really got to watch yourself. And I said, well, why? He said that Josh sent a resume in Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions to kind of knock me off my job.
Like, he's hired. He's hired. Hands down. Can we trade? How about Ryan? You stay there for a bit, and we'll bring
manager Ryan.
We'll bring Josh over here.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to see how long me and Darren go together before Darren has completely changed his ways. But guys, the quality is in the pigeons. Look at the three end flights on that cockbird. You see it on yours?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, It's so amazing.
Go ahead.
You handle the father, and watching the show, guys, you handle the father. And if you wouldn't have said, oh, he feels alike, when I would have gotten him, the first thing I would have said to you is,
feel alike.
I would have said, wait a minute, you gave me the wrong bird. These two are identical. Like, you could go back, if you went back and forth, and just kept your eyes shut, you wouldn't be able to pick the father or the son. Absolutely super. Hey, again, ladies and gentlemen, bid in confidence. These birds are crushing it here in the UK. They're crushing it in Belgium. They're crushing it in one-off races. History repeats itself. I know it sounds cliche and all that. Pedigrees are loaded. They're winning hands down against killer competition.
That is your lot number 3. We're going to move on to my favorite in the sale, and I'm sure when you see lot number 4, you'll know why. Moving on to lot number 4 in the May Pigeons online auction. If you're a fan of war paint, as I am, you're going to love this one too. A beautiful blue checker pied cock. Great Britain 2021 6689 in original May Pigeons. A direct child of super racer and breeder Olympic Sarah's Jewel and Pretty Pitbull. An inbred to Pretty Pitbull by a mother and son pairing. And great grandson of the famous Pitbull. This is inbred Pretty Pitbull. Let's talk about lot number 4, guys.
Oh, what a pigeon. When I arrived here at May Pigeon, and I the birds came out, and they said, oh, we picked you a lovely lot of pigeons. And then we had looked at the pedigrees and they were loaded. And when you see this type of winning, you say to yourself, okay, I'm interested to handle them. And it was kind of cute because Josh said, you're going to like every one. I don't know if he was bullshitting me, pulling my leg, trying to give me the old razzle dazzle per se. But he said, oh, I don't think you're going to like the checker pie. And I said, well, why? And it's mother-son mating. And we talk about good inbreeding.
Yeah.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want the best of the best, this checker pied cock with that little bit of war paint, he does not feel inbred at all. He's a 12 plus, 100 out of 100. Vents are like steel. Okay. The body's got the muscle. He's got the buoyancy. He's not overly big, but he's super in the hands. And Josh, I want you to give us the rundown, the good stuff on this super inbred.
So this is the first and probably one of the only children of Pretty Pitbull paired to Sarah's Jewel to be sold at auction. It's the first one. We're keeping them all for ourselves, except from him. Olympic Sarah's Jewel was second Olympiad pigeon, 4 times first federation, 3 times beaten by Loftmate on the trap in 2 seasons. So only racing for 2 seasons. And then since then, he's been responsible for over 12 times first federation and combine winners. The mother is Pretty Pitbull. He's obviously the mother to Sarah's Jewel. She's responsible for, I think, over 30 times first federation and combine winners. Second Olympiad, 10th national ace, first and second South Coast breeder buyer, and there's like children of her all over across the UK breeding multiple first federation winners also.
So the best of the best.
The best of the best. And Pretty Pitbull is personally my favourite breeding hen.
So Pretty Pitbull is your favourite. This is a perfect. This is the nicest. I think this is the nicest mother to son handling pigeon I've ever handled. It's so nice and tight. It's got that little bit of war paint. Again, you're going to hear me time and time again. I don't know if he was bullshitting me when he brought it and said I wasn't going to like it. I think he was trying to rope me in. So I would say, oh, no, I don't want that one. I want another one. So that way, because as you heard, and we're going to watch this. We're going to rewind. Ready? Hey, tell me the goods again on how many of these you've auctioned off.
That's the first, and will probably be one of the only.
One and only. One and only. Who's that?
The father.
Who's the father? Go.
Olympic Sarah's Jewel. Second Olympiad, 4 times first federation, 3 times beaten by Loftmate on the trap. Now responsible for over 12 times first fed and combine winners. One of my favourite cocks. He is the vitality on him. He doesn't want to be handled.
I'm saying, I know he doesn't want to be in your hands. He probably likes mine a little better. I don't mind to handle him if you want to pass him over. He is a super. I'm just having some fun with you. Man, and this cock, you see him on the nest. Oh, the feathers are 12 plus on him.
Doesn't want to be touched. You saw that?
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of my hand.
And he doesn't like to be handled.
No.
The vent bones on this pigeon, they're like steel. Feather quality is super. Again, he's got the war paint. You're not going to see him look the best here in my hands as I hold him. He's got to calm down a bit. Super rich eye. There he is. He's 1 pin tail. Performance. And I know speaking with your father, I said, boy, what would it cost to get this pigeon? He just shook his head.
Yeah.
This one's not going nowhere.
No. Been offered money. He's not going.
He's not going.
No.
And again, this guy came. Normally, you race your birds for about 4 seasons.
Yeah.
This was a pigeon that broke the exception.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
So if you guys want to know exceptions, here's the exception to the rule. Look at him in the breeder video that you guys did.
Yeah.
Josh is there talking about him putting his hand in. That's it. He just says, nope,
No.
We're not having none of that. Leah, what do you think of the father?
I'll take both of them, please. Thank you very much. I'm a huge fan of war paint, and this is right up my alley. Ryan, I never ask you to buy me a pigeon. You always ask me to buy you a pigeon, but if you could, please. My birthday's coming up. You could buy me a lot number 4.
Okay, now, Leah, how about we do this? We try and we put a package deal together where we offer some type of money that we don't have. We'll take 4, and we'll take the lovely cock. Both cocks are super, guys. This is a one-off. Only offered to you at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Please bid in confidence. I don't think you're going to go wrong with these pigeons. Again, when you're pairing pigeons and you're looking for results, do you want them to breed, like, let's say you breed 6 babies out of a pair, okay? Yep. Are you looking to find one good one?
5.
5 good ones?
5 good ones. 5 to win.
5 to win. Now, is that reasonable?
Yes.
Are your birds doing this?
Yes.
This guy can do that?
Yeah.
Right here?
I would say 6 out of 6.
6 out of 6?
Yeah.
I just got it. Just again, my jaws down here.
You came into the race shed. You saw that blue-pied cock spinning around.
Yeah.
You saw him. Son of him. Exactly what he did. Exactly.
History repeats itself, guys. You hear me say it time and time again. Where do you guys go to bid? Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Leah, I'm gonna need a drink. Back to you.
Absolute supers in the May Pigeons online auction. We're going to move on, guys, to lot number 5 in the sale. Lot number 5, a beautiful blue checker cock, Great Britain 2021, 6693. And original May Pigeons, a direct son of sensational breeder Nui Jewel and top racer and breeder Pure Speed. Also full brother of Speed Titanus, winner of 2nd National Ace RPRA 2021 and 3rd National Ace TG 2021. This is Sun Pure Speed. Guys, let's talk about lot number 5.
He's a large boy. He's got shoulders on him. He's like a linebacker. One pintail back comes up a little bit. Vent bones are strong. One finger keel to the vent. Forearm is like steel. You lift up the wing, it pulls down, clamps down. You feel the vibration. You hear the background music. Healthy pigeon singing and dancing. He's phenomenal. Gorgeous eye. Everything right about him. He's a monster in your hands, and I mean like a monster, not like big and like out of. No, he's like a big scary man. You know what he kind of reminds me of? When I see your dad coming up from the loft and he's got the loft coat on and it's kind of drizzling, he's like fee fi fo fum. You know what I'm saying? And you see him there in that video. He is just like that. He's super, super intelligent. Lots of fight. Josh, I know you didn't bring the father out. That's okay. You're gonna dock you a few points on that, so I'll probably keep my job. But tell me about this guy's father and mother.
So he's a direct son of New Jewel and Champion Pure Speed. So he's a full brother to Speed Titaness, who was 2nd National Ace RPRA Youngsters 2021, 3rd National Ace Titan Games Youngbirds 2021. So the 2nd best youngbird in the whole of the UK for last season. Was a full sister to this cock here. Pure Speed, top racer. She only raced as a youngster. She had 2 times first Federation, 4 times beaten by Loftmate on the trap, so she was there to win the Fed 6 times as a youngster, but obviously beaten by a few seconds for Loftmates. And New Jewel, now super breeder, one of the best in my opinion for the new breeders.
Now, talking about, I hear you mention this, and I see the advert, the Titan Games.
Yes.
Okay. For our North American, and just for anybody, even UK people that don't understand it or don't know what it's about, man, I'm telling you, just before you answer this, when you go to open this bird's wing, he just goes it's like arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Remember that movie Over the Top with Arnold Schwarzenegger? He turns his hat backwards and crushes people. Well, that's what I imagine this feels like. Titan Games, tell me about it.
So the Titan Games is the equivalent for KBDV National Ace in the UK. It's just been opened up. It's basically the best of the best pigeons over a season are entered into this, and his full sister was the third Titan game, second RPRA, so the second best youngster in the whole of the UK.
All I keep hearing is winning, big winning. At May Pigeons, they take it. They're out there to win, and they go out and they do it. They love to win. They're good losers. They're sportsmen. They lose. They put their head down and they try harder. I know your grandfather is a big sayer of races aren't won on Saturdays.
Yeah, Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah. Theoretically, it's one on a Saturday, but it's your work that you do Monday to Friday.
Work. So that's. You think this is what this is?
Yeah. You've got to put that effort in. You get out what you put in the sport, and you need everything in your favour. You need good pigeons, good management, good food, everything, and that's done Monday to Friday.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to be competing against Josh in the next up and coming years, I'm going to tell you something. He's going to be a force to reckon with. He's going to be very tough to beat. He's the third generation. You hear it. Out here to win. All they do is focus on the pigeons. They talk amongst each other. I talked to your grandfather again. Great pigeon knowledge.
Yeah.
And the pigeons that have went through his fingers, it's there. You talk to your dad. Wow. Constantly looking.
Yep.
And then he says to me today, let Josh take this one. He's got it in the bag. You know what?
And
sorry, Lee. I say history repeats itself. I say that, and that's a cliche. You see it in the pigeons. You see it there, Leah?
I was just going to say, I just want to remind everybody, Josh, how old are you? You're 18?
I'm 18, yeah. 18.
So Can we imagine what Josh is going to be when he's, say, I don't know, as old as Ryan, which is very old. when Josh hits, in his 30s or in his 40s or in his 50s, you guys in the UK, you better watch out, because I'm telling you, he knows what he's talking about. Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersLeePigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. All bids are in Canadian dollars, folks, but they can be shipped worldwide. Shall we move on to lot number 6?
I don't know how they're doing it, but each one they turn out just seems to go up a notch, up a notch. And that doesn't mean lot 1 is not super. It's a 10. These guys are all the same. These are all out of the main pigeons, the elite breeders.
Yep.
No bullshit, guys. Show up here, make an appointment to come and see them, and just go and ask. Be polite about it. Yes, please. No, thank you. Wipe your shoes off on the mat and take them off when you come in. Be quiet. Ask them to see the elite breeders, and you'll fall on the floor. Back to you, Leah.
We're going to move on to lot number 6 in the May Pigeons online auction. Open now at FeathersLeePigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. Lot number 6 is a beautiful blue bar hen. Great Britain 2021 28589, an original May Pigeons, a direct daughter of Daredevil and champion May Queen, inbred granddaughter of Spider-Man, sensational prepotent champion winning bloodlines throughout. This is daughter champion May Queen. Guys, let's talk about lot number 6.
Oh yeah, small, tight, nice muscle, very, very buoyant. Vent bones are like steel. She's a lot like your number 1 hen. Maybe her back is a bit tighter. Tail doesn't come up as bad, not as bad's the wrong word, up as much.
Yep.
But still super in the hands. Soft, silky feathers. Gorgeous eye on her. She's got a little bit of a long nose.
Yeah.
But I guess that's for just ripping through
May
the wind.
Queen, exactly the same.
Same.
You saw her,
Yeah.
same thing.
That's right. And again, you guys will see all this in the breeder videos that Josh and myself put together. Super quality of this hen. Absolutely one-of-a-kind pigeon. Josh, I'm going to give you the honors. Take it away.
So she's a direct daughter of Daredevil and champion May Queen. So champion May Queen was our first Open National winner. So she was first Open BICC National 2020. She also won first Premier 100 Specialist Club 642 birds at the start of that season as well. And then the year before, in the same race that she won, she was second section, 27th open the year before that she won it. So she was a very, very consistent racer, and is now turning into a very top breeder. From the few in her first year of stock, she bred some very, very good pigeons. The father is Daredevil, who's a direct son of Spider-Man. So this pigeon's heavily inbred Spider-Man, because he's from a son of Spider-Man paired to an inbred granddaughter of Spider-Man. She's bred from Iron Man, who's a top breeding son of Spider-Man, and Pepper, who's a granddaughter of Spider-Man. So 3 times Spider-Man in the pedigree.
And the mother of this was
first national winner.
So the mother of this pigeon
won the national.
Won the national.
Yes.
National. Hey, for people sitting on your sofas, or your lawn chairs, or your recliners, or just your kitchen table or a bar stool, give me the lowdown on a national. What did her?
She beat the whole country. So that is the most prestigious race in the UK. Is a national to win. So she beat the whole of England were in that race, and she won it.
Couple thousand.
2,600.
2,600 in the national. Absolute stunner. Water was involved.
Yeah, water was involved. She had to cross the channel.
Across the channel from France.
From France, which is a tough thing to do for any pigeon to win it from there.
You know, Leah, you hear this. The mother was a national winner. It's got Spider-Man in it. Guys, you know, I'm going to say, you know, the first cock we handled, pencil cock, I think they would go great together.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Would you pair those two together?
Yep.
A matched pair?
Best of best.
Best of best.
That's it.
And they all have Spider-Man in them. Yeah.
Yep. She's heavily inbred Spider-Man. He's Pitbull lines, Need for Speed. Is that right? Is that right?
Is that right? Is he the pencil?
The pencil cock. Yeah.
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 Doesn't he have it in the backside? A little bit of.
Yeah, he's Need for Speed. So Need for Speed Elita was a pencil
okay.
cock. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I would still put them together.
I would. Yeah. Pitbull crossed with the Spider-Man. We're doing very, very well with it. We've done that. We've got some Romeo and Juliet, a few other pairs which are young and are proving the cross is unbelievable. So they'd be perfect.
Right there, Leah, right in front of you. Where do you go to bid?
FeathersLeapPigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. A reminder to everyone, this auction closes this Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. European time, and 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to move on to lot number 7 in the May Pigeons online auction. Lot number 7, a beautiful blue bar cock, a Great Britain 2021 28697. An original May Pigeons, a full brother to May Queen, winner of First Open BICC National 2020. A direct child of elite breeders Iron Man and Pepper, and grandson of the legendary Spider-Man. This is Son Iron Man. Guys, let's talk about lot number 7.
Oh, yeah. Another super pigeon in your hand. Feel that little bit of keel bone, just a little bit. Buoyancy is a 10. Vents, they're strong. A little bit open, but they're nice and they're strong. He's got the buoyancy, got the forearm strength, has the feather quality, and you should never use the word I got, but I gotta have him. He is super nice. You look at him, he's right, he's tight, the intelligence, everything in this pigeon. And I'm watching myself hold him there, and you take a look at me holding him. Back is super. Everything is right about him. Josh, I know you've got the father, but before we talk about the father, give me the whole rundown on this guy.
I talked about May Queen in the last lot. This is a full brother to First National, as well as many other winners.
Oh boy, I gotta let the audience. This pigeon here in my hands that you see on your screen. This would be a full brother to your First National winner.
Yep, May Queen.
So if the last pigeon was right out of it, this one is the brother. You can put these two together.
Yep, a little tip with the Spider-Man lines, they cross or they go inbred. You've seen Champion 715, one of the most inbred Spider-Man pigeons, absolute champion. They'd go together easily.
Is there anything that Spider-Man can't do?
I don't know. Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Wow. It's just, look at the eyesight on this pigeon. It almost looks green from here.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful, rich. The pupil dilates. These are the pigeons that are winning And you have every opportunity. You can buy either inbred. They do it inbred. They do it cross. Any way you want to look at it, they do it. Let's see the father of this pigeon.
So that's Iron Man.
This is
Direct son of Spider-Man.
Yeah, he looks just like his father.
Yeah.
He looks perfect. Take a look at this guy. Wow. Breeds the good ones?
First national.
So this one here,
as well as I think 11 times first fed winners. We got told a few weeks back that a direct son of him bred 10 times first winners for someone.
well, yeah, sometimes they say you should just end on a good note. Maybe we should have a drink and just thank everyone for tuning in. I don't know if can we get any better?
I think we can.
We can.
Look at that.
We can.
This is like set it and forget it lots, guys. Set it and forget it lots at May Pigeons. 100%. Look at that. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersLeadPigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. Do you want to move on to the final lot, or do you have anything else to say about lot 7?
The reason I'm not going crazy about it. I mean, the points that you've put out, guys. I can sit and dance. I can do a cartwheel across the room. I can do 15 shots of tequila in front of you if you want. But what you want is performance pigeons. Okay? I can't, Leah can't, and May Pigeons can't bring you any better.
The best of the best. Nothing else we can give you that will be better.
There's nothing in a secret shed at your grandfather's place. No,
nothing.
In the trunk. No, the best is here. We asked, and you guys delivered. And I will tell you, it is so nice when breeders, your quality, you come out with 10 plus pigeons, the highest grade. These are the elite. Everything you get is out of the elite. Let's go and give our buyers the best. These pigeons are it. I'm going to say something. Please do me a favor. Don't sell this cock either, because I think you'll kick yourself in the butt.
He wouldn't go anywhere. None of them.
See, Lee, every time I come back to May Pigeons, I'll just go into the elite and I get to see them. And I'll pretend that I own them, but I don't.
There you go.
They're going to hire me on. I'm going to start as the shit scraper.
Fine with me. Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersLeadPigeonAuctions.com or FepaUK.com. We're going to move on to the final lot in the May Pigeons online auction. Lot number 8, a beautiful blue checker hen. Great Britain 2021, 94266, an original May Pigeons. A direct daughter of elite breeders Pitbull, Superke, and Super Cannon. Granddaughter of the famous Pitbull and Cannon. This is granddaughter Pitbull Cannon. Guys, let's talk about lot number 8.
All right, let's talk about her. She's a bit different in the hands than the others. From what I know of her parents, yes, they're supers. The parents have super eye sign. She has super eye sign. It follows. She's a little short. Back comes up a bit. Vents are strong, but they're open, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. They're open. She feels a little unbalanced. She's got good muscle. Feather quality is absolutely super. Nice snap to the wing. She's a nice pigeon. Is she my favorite in this sale? Absolutely. She is not my favorite pigeon. And talking with Darren and Josh, I said, well, if there's a pigeon that you don't like, you want to switch it, you can. And I said, well, I like that. And I asked that of all the breeders. We can maybe make adjustments. I felt, I went into the elite, your elite breeders. I love them all. I love the parents of these two. She's a little different, still super quality. So, well, you can change her, Ryan. You can change her. She's not, you want to change her. I said to them very simply, well, do you believe this pigeon will breed super pigeons? 150%. You said it without a doubt.
Yep.
Do I know your pigeons at all? No. Do you know your pigeons?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to make an informative move here. I believe in you guys and what you're doing. I see it. Nope. I'm not changing this pigeon at all. You guys are going to love her. She's great. Look at the super rich in the eye. Oh, and she's intelligent. Do you see this? Speaking with your father, when he goes, looks at pigeons. He's looking at the performances. He's not as concerned on how they feel. He's interested in the family, the genetics. Are they winning? That's what he's looking at.
Yep.
And this makes sense. And when I talk with you guys on this hen, she's gorgeous. She's very alert. Look at her. Oh, boy. Got a beautiful face on her. Super rich eye. Josh, I've said enough about it. Take it away.
So she's a direct daughter of Pitbull, Fepauk, and Super Cannon. So Pitbull Fepauk is a direct son of the famous Pitbull. He was responsible for for 13 times first winners, up to 4,000 pigeons in Belgium before we bought him. And now we've bought him. He's bred multiple first federation winners for us and others. Super Cannon is a direct daughter of the famous Danny Van Dyke's Cannon. She's responsible for over 25 times first federation winners, including Champion 652, who was our RPRA Southern Region Sprint champion. And I will say as well that from my knowledge, that we are the only people in the world that can breed a pigeon that way, a grandchild of Pitbull and Cannon.
And then he asked me, do I want to take it out of the sale if I don't like it? Leah, do you understand why I left this pigeon here?
100%.
Smart move?
Absolutely. Breeder knows best. That's what I say. Breeder knows best.
Awesome pigeon, guys. Bid in confidence. You're going to love these pigeons. These are impact pigeons. They're impact. They work on the cross. You can pair these up together. Get yourself a pair. Maybe get yourself two. Bid in confidence. These guys are doing it week in, week out. When they put the birds into the basket, they don't look to come second. They look to flatten the competition. That's what you're doing.
Little tip. Her and lot 4 for me. Paired together. The checker cup.
Oh,
big boy.
The big boy. Yeah, he's a little tighter. He's tighter than her. He's a little bit longer cast. Everything tightens up real nice. They got complete opposite eyes. If you're an Iceland freakazoid.
Let's take a look here. So Josh says pair lot 8 up to, lot 4. My favorite in the sale.
Five.
5. Okay, 5. All right, let's go to 5. I'll just show everybody here. Lot number 5. This is Josh's pick of who to made up lot 8 with. Lot number 5, Sun Pure Speed. Why, Josh?
They're just the 2 performance lines that I would put together personally. You've got the old lines, that 2 base breeders, parents now 2013, 2011. Young couple, the Cox from Sun and Pure Speed, young couple, which will take over the mantle of hers. So it's 4 fantastic lines put together, and that's how I would pair them.
Hey, you know what's so awesome at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions? We come, we look at the pigeons, we discuss the pigeons, we look at your breeding program, your race program, we talk, we discuss, we show the people all that. That's the first thing that we do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We do excellent photos of the birds, videos of the birds, eye sign of the birds, eye videos of the birds. That's great. But then you know what we do? We say, well, let's sit down and let's talk with the breeder. And he knows the best. He stands behind these pigeons. And we break down these birds lot by lot. You tell us the pros, all the goods, the background, what they can do, what they specialize in. And then we say to you, hey, what do we pair them to? What are you thinking? That's all information for the customer. So he's bidding in confidence. And that's what we want. We want you guys to purchase these pigeons, take them home, and either cross them to something that you have or buy a pair. Talk to Josh or his father, Darren. They're going to give you the information. If you're going to go to battle, make sure you take the right weapon, right? You don't go to a war with your fists, do you?
And you go to win it.
You go to win it. And, if you're not going down the road with the right pigeons, you're just wasting your time and spinning your tires, right? Yeah. There's no point. These guys are looking for the best. They're constantly cultivating, constantly looking to improve, and you see it. Up to 300 miles, 350 miles, these pigeons are not going to stop them. Will they go further? Time's going to tell here. They're working on a long distance program. They've got some long distance birds that they're bringing in, but you're going to work these in. I know you will, because the family's too good.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, fast pigeons are smart pigeons. Smart pigeons will do distance. You just have to have the right ones in that line to go the distance.
That's it.
And everything I feel here in these pigeons, they're buoyant, they're muscular, they're balanced. They got super eye sign. If you're an eye sign guy, feather quality is perfect. The best of the best at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, and you guys have the best.
Question.
You hear it right from them. Yeah.
I have my questions that I always ask. And these are always questions that I ask all of our breeders. Now, Josh, I know that you are only 18 and have many years ahead of you. But my question to you is, for new young people starting out, kind of people your age.
Yes.
What is some advice you have for new members starting out? New breeders.
Try and find pigeons that win for the person who races them and other people who race them. A good stock family will breed winners for the person themselves and other people as well. Just look for good pigeons. Find the best feed you can afford, the best management. Find a system that works for you, because everyone's different. Everyone has to have a different system. But you need to make pigeon racing is easy if you make it easy. Less is more. That's our saying. Less is more. Make it easy. If you make it easy, it is easy.
It's quite simple, Leah.
Common sense, right? Common sense.
It's common sense. Less is more, guys. So that means, would you rather have 100 young birds on your team out of just willy-nilly pigeons, or would you have 20 or 25 out of pigeons that are meant to do it?
25, no doubt. That's it.
That's it. It's common sense.
Yeah.
Less is more. Hey, they feed the good feed. Why? They want to give the birds the best. It's so simple that it is almost silly.
Yeah.
You know, you're not. Is it the tonics in the water?
No. There's no magic bottle that will make you win a race. It's good pigeons, good management, good food, and you've got to do everything right that suits you. Again, less is more. That's the saying. Less is more.
Josh, one word to describe your family of pigeons. One word. What word would you use? Elite.
Elite.
Well, then this was like a match made in heaven. We're Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions.
That's it.
And your word is elite, and you do have elite breeders. It was like it was meant to be. Elite. Perfect. Greatest accomplishment so far in your racing career. Not your dad's, in yours.
First BICC national. And the next target is the national ace. Need to win a national ace.
So that's your goal then. Those are your goals.
Second. She was close to winning that first. She came on the drop in the races and was beaten second on the trap by loft mates each time. So she nearly did it. It'll be done.
It'll be done?
Yeah.
Could you do me one more favor for our audience? Could you grab me the Spider-Man one more time? Because, Leah, this is a perk to my job. I want to also mention, I was waiting today. I was at your place, and I was working with the drone. And your grandfather, he pulled in and brought your sisters home from school. And we started talking. And he told me about a national race that he had finished second in.
Yes.
Okay. And good people, fair people, kind people, people who care.
Yep.
Your house is a caring house.
Yeah.
You guys are good to people. You're courteous. You're respectful. And I'm going to tell you, as I say it and time again, history will repeat itself. But your grandfather doesn't know me. And he started to tell me this story of how he came second in the national.
Yep.
Okay. and he had crushed everybody. He had a super race. He was beating guys all day long. Nobody could touch him. He had like 19 birds ahead of so many others.
Yep.
And he said that there was an older gentleman, who was older than him at the time, far older, and the older gentleman had beaten him by a minute or so, right? Just a little nudge. And I know how you guys love to win. And the organization contacted him and said, John, that's your grandfather's name, you have technically won the national because the older gentleman forgot to call in to verify.
Yes.
And John, at any moment, you just let us know and you'll be the winner, and we're going to have him disqualified. And he declined and said, oh, no, absolutely not. That was the best pigeon on the day. That's fantastic. And they tried to push him again and said, no, you've won it. He didn't follow the rule. He forgot. And he said, well, he was excited. He got a really good timed pigeon. He's 80 years old. He's probably worked his whole life to get this result.
Yep.
And I'm not going to take it from him on a technicality.
Why do you want to win a race when you know deep down you didn't win it? Your pigeon wasn't the best pigeon on the day, and that pigeon was. So it deserved to win it.
Leah, I always say end on a high note. Put the ball in the back of the net. You take it from here.
Well, you know what they say, quality people, quality pigeons. And that's what you're going to find at May Pigeons. 3 generations, folks. We have John, who is the grandfather. We have Darren, the father. And, of course, we're talking to Josh May, the youngest in the 3 generations. Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersLeePigeonAuctions.com or Fepauk.com. Ryan, you want to, what do you want to say there about who we got there? Spider-Man?
Yeah. Spider-Man, I just want you guys to see that Feathers Elite will go around the world to bring you the best that we can find. Here he is, Spider-Man. Who is him?
Iron Man, his son, national breeding son.
There you go. 2 legends right here in our hands. A priceless pair of cocks. Nothing in the world would purchase these from this family. You guys are so nice, so honest, so kind. It's almost like the pigeon gods come down and bless you with pigeons like this.
That's it. So someone's helping us.
Someone's helping you. And guys, bid in confidence. If you have questions on these lots, you can message me. I'm not the guy to message. Message Josh, Darren. Talk about them. They're going to help you out. They're going to guide you. It's been an awesome few days. Thank you for the great food, the hospitality. It was a pleasure. And I have to give a special shout out. We'll open the wings up here. A special shout out and a big thank you to a friend of mine, Derek Walsh.
Yep.
Derek Walsh from Ireland. I said to him, hey, who do you like? And all he said was, Darren May. What do you think? Darren May. Where do you go? Darren May. And he smiled and laughed. And he says, you'll see what I mean when you get there. So I've been there. I'm so glad I came. I'm so glad you guys gave Feathers Elite the opportunity.
Pleasure to have you.
We'll do it again for sure. And I know your dad's not here, but I already said to him how lucky he was to be able to produce a pigeon son. So now when you have a son,
that's my job.
It doesn't matter if you win 25 nationals. If you can't produce a pigeon son, as my dad would say, you're not a real pigeon man.
That's it.
So there's no pressure on that one. Or a pigeon woman.
Or a pigeon daughter, a pigeon son, or a pigeon daughter. I want to thank the Mays. I want to thank your dad, Darren. I want to thank your grandfather, John. I want to thank your mom. And I want to thank you, Josh, for welcoming Ryan into your home, into your lofts, welcoming Feathers Elite, and allowing us to auction off these 8 outstanding lots. It has been an absolute pleasure to work with you guys. An absolute pleasure to work with your pigeons. We are so excited for our buyers to be able to buy one of these amazing 8 lots. And I just want to say to your dad, Darren, he should be very proud that he has raised a son like you. You are welcome to come to Canada anytime, and you can give complete seminars We'll set you up. We're going to give a Josh seminar. You are so wise, wise beyond your years. An absolute pleasure. I want to thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts for welcoming us and allowing us to sell these pigeons at auction. An absolute pleasure. Ryan, I'm going to let you wrap this up, but I'm going to remind everybody this auction closes this Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. European time, and 3 p.m. Eastern time. Also, a reminder, all pigeons featured in this auction are currently in the UK at May Pigeons, where Ryan is now, and are available to ship worldwide once this auction closes. All bids are in Canadian dollars. Good luck to all of the bidders. Whichever lot you guys get, you're going to get absolute supers out of the May family. Absolute pleasure. Ryan, wrap it up.
They say in their elite breeding pens, 14 pens they have, the Mays figure they're breeding at about a 90% rate?
Yeah.
A 90% rate. That would mean that these 8 pigeons, how many of them should breed crackers, if not all of them?
7 at least.
7 out of 8. Guys, in life, there's no such thing as perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. In pigeon racing, I don't know if perfection exists. But here, perfection's pretty damn close. 3 generations of winners. The very best of the modern 2000 pigeons are here. The results are today, not 5 years ago. Today, inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. You guys want to build a house, you need a foundation. You want to go the distance in the sprints, right up to 350, 375, probably even 400. These pigeons will do it. Bloodlines full. Quality of pigeon in the hand, super. Someone said, yeah, with eyes like that, they're not eye sign men. They're not. Do they have super eyes? Yes, please. I'm sad to go because now the next loft has to come up to this level. These are very high levels to get to. May pigeons, you guys will be at the top this coming season and going forward. Nothing will change. History will continue to repeat itself.
We'll try. We'll try.
You're going to try. It'll come. It'll come to you, and you're going to do great even in the long distance. And you'll start to play in the one lofts, and you're going to hit it there as well. I can see it. Thank you very much for allowing us. That's the last thank you. Guys, thank you for bidding in confidence. And remember, sometimes it's good to say, yes, please. I'm Ryan, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Great job, Leah. The May family, you are number 1. Thanks for flying with us. Happy bidding. Bye for now.